Okay, Sparky.
Nice. So this being the last tip of the week on the radio. Doesn't mean I
Uh-huh.
won't do a tip of the week somewhere or something like that, but I think my better idea is to, is there anybody out there that is a ghostwriter? Because I'm like Bob. I can write instruction manuals, but if I wanted to write a book of, 365 tips for homeowners,
Uh-huh.
from the Mighty House Library,
Yep.
I have a good 3 to 400 of them.
Yes.
But they're either outlines or look like stereo instructions. So we might need a writer to help us out. But so being the last tip, it's been great for, identifying the parts of your homes or how to maintain it. And we've left a great deal of information out there. So as we move to the digital world,
Mm-hmm.
here's some things that you should do.
One.
Make sure you subscribe to the newsletter at mightyhouse.net.
Okay.
That way, each week you'll know what each show is going to be about, and you can listen at your leisure or on demand.
Or leisure.
Yes. One of the reasons for doing what we're doing is so that we can focus more on a product, a company, or
Specific
a
topic.
technique, a way of doing something. Right? We can be more hands-on.
Yep.
So we'll have links in the newsletter to the products, to the companies. I mean, we do that now, but that's why we say it's very important that you do that. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube so that obviously when we go live or post a new show, you'll be notified. The other thing is stay in touch. Now, obviously, not doing the live show, not having the phone number, you might think that there's no way to get to us, but we still have our email.
Mm-hmm.
So it's simple enough. It's Ron at mightyhouse.net.
No. It's Rich
Rich at Mighty. I don't get any. Rich at mightyhouse.net or Robbie at mightyhouse.net. But please send us an email if you have a question about your house or a technique or a building product, and we might be able to actually do that show
on that topic.
specifically to that topic, and then you'll have all the information, which is something we can't do here on the radio. There's no way I can talk about Windows. Well, there is. I can talk about Windows for an hour.
Right.
But Robbie would be asleep,
Uh-huh.
and we get in the weeds. So by
Sure.
doing these shows this way, you'll be able to watch what you can and want.
Yep. Yep.
So that's a big one. Your question could become, an episode.
Sure.
So like us on Facebook, like us on YouTube. That way, again, when we release an episode, you'll know, and then you can watch and listen when you want. So I know it's hard to explain things in 15-minute segments. I can't. When we do this show,
Yeah.
can't get enough information out there. Maybe it's not clear enough. Can't ask questions. So by doing both, it's fun.
Well, you get a phone call, and so then we have to answer it by just going over the basics of whatever that answer is, and then we inevitably get emails from people saying, "Well, you should have said this, and you should have said this, and you should have said this to explain what this is." Well, in the meantime, that takes 40 minutes to answer that question. So
Right.
the reality is, this gives us a way to get in depth with those emails and stuff that we do
Exactly.
get, and those questions. So it should be a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
we can, if you're on the YouTube and you're watching us there, we could possibly, have the product there or have whatever it is you're trying to do there. You want to learn how to wire a switch. How do we hook up a 3-way and make it work? Well, we can actually just wire that up. Because we're going to have an overhead camera over the workbench, so we'll be able to.
Oh, that's good. You could work on your golf swing too then.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've always enjoyed teaching and helping,
Yes.
other people make their homes better without spending stupid money or getting ripped off. I mean, when Ron and I first met years and years ago with Nari, we used to go out and do the how to hire a contractor seminars at public libraries and stuff. So,
Yep.
And I don't want it to end, that part of it, the radio side, whatever. But the YouTube thing is going to be fun. So it's been a great ride.
Yep.
For those of you that actually do listen to the tip of the week and find some interest in it, I thank you. And if you need anything, again, just email out, rich@mightyhouse.net, and we'll point you in the right direction.
And you
might become an episode.
How many of those have you written? I mean, I got tired of them after like 2 years, and you've been doing it for what, 6 or 7?
Yeah.
Ugh. More power to you,
Tons
brother.
of them.
Yes. More power to you.
I need a ghost writer.
Yes. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with hour 2 next, right after the news. You are listening to...
This is Mighty House. Mighty House will return.